Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Star Wars Galaxy Yeti here. I was just getting my coffee, getting caffeinated and such. Got my Yoda mug here filled with that dark brew of goodness. Yeah, and and I look like I just woke up. Anyway, I was coming through here. There was a lot of stuff being shared in my Discord earlier, and one of the things was a Reddit post summing up the Galactic War Report and some of the information that the Galactic Legends about the Galactic Legends that came out of it. And I thought it was some really good info, and I know not everybody watches Galactic War Report. I mean, I don't really. I go in and when someone says there's something really important, I'll go in and have a listen, or if they have like one of the CG guys on, because they do get that from time to time. So there was thankfully a post that sums everything up, and I thought it was really important, and to get this information out. And so if you don't watch Galactic War Report, this is going to be a full sum up. We're going to read through it together, which is usually not what I do with this kind of like news reporting kind of thing. But like I said, there are some things here that are really important, so we're going to go over those as they go. So there's some general stuff on the Galactic Legends here, and apparently it says right here, and this is kind of an important thing to note. But it says that the ultimate on both GLs is a transformation into a new mode rather than an attack. So that's kind of kind of what we get from Kylo. He gets into his special new mode and he can't get any kind of debuffs and whatever, can't get damage. And then for Rey, it's just a flat out attack that has a long like gestation period. Yeah, the developer said they wanted to move on to two important characters after opposing characters. Fair. They wanted to make them both powerful, reflect their states in the final form, and reflect transformations both characters went through during the film. Both characters have kits to reflect each other and play off each other, so they are effective counters to one another. Now, that's kind of an important piece there. So they're basically saying that these two GLs are either going to offset or counter each other pretty effectively, which I find. I mean, it's a little bit annoying considering the ease of one of them and the difficulty of getting the other one. But they should be countering the other two as well, which is what the developers work with Kylo and Rey kits when developing to allow counters between all four. That's important to note. That is important to note. So what I was talking about for a while about how GLs are going to be the very, very, very high price of entry. Rock, paper, scissors meta is going to be a thing, and if you have one GL, you're included in the party, and that's pretty much all you need to get to do your squad arena and get in there and get up and all that stuff. It says all four GLs be similar power level. Developers conscious which team GLs work with, and which characters are good under them, so people don't pull core characters away from other squads. So that's also another key development here. They're saying that they're going to be good with characters that aren't being pulled from core squads, which is really important because when you look at someone like Rey, Rey's best team is Rey with all of the Jedi, like Titans, basically all the best Jedi with Rey. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's being handled. I'm assuming that it's still going to lead to Jedi Master Luke running with like Jedi Knight Luke and GK and General Skywalker, all that crazy shit. Sadly, we're getting the same ticket system. That's confirmed. I really dislike the tickets. I think it's super annoying. And then dual system confirmed not to be returning. That's good. There's going to be none of those stupid duels. They said players can use the GL ultimate abilities during the event stages to earn the ultimate ability materials as it makes thematic sense and is a chance to test them out before you unlock them. That's kind of interesting. So are we not going to have to like slam against this fucking alt battle over and over and over again, I guess? I mean, or is it one of those where we're going to have to do even more trying to get these alt materials? I said both characters were designed thematically first, then had kits built around them. That's kind of interesting too. That's sort of like when you're looking at, say, like the Jedi Knight Luke event, which was very, very thematically like solid. It makes me wonder if they've actually put a little bit more time and attention and care into this one than the Kylo and Rey events, which were garbage. Yeah, it's 45 7-star characters to unlock Jedi Master Luke. Plus the ships. They forgot the ships. So plus those bounty hunter ships to get MILF for Jedi Knight Luke. Sith Eternal Emperor, 19 7-star characters. Yeah. They said the developers looked at the data of what characters players have, but also based on characters that the GLs interact with. So, I mean, I guess that's, instead of, something like Resistance or First Order where you just have to do the entire faction because there's just not enough of them. So, yeah, they looked at what characters will be effective for your roster for requirements, looking at Imperial Troopers for Sith Eternal Emperor and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sith Eternal Emperor, you definitely have a lot more crap than you do with Jedi Master Luke. Developers wanted to mirror Rey and Kylo events, but took a lot of community feedback from those previous events, the duel system. Jedi Master Luke event, first 3 tiers are Return of the Jedi. Final 3 tiers are the battle on Crate versus SLKR. Now that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that it's going to be Return of the Jedi moving into the battle on Crate. So you're going to see probably there's probably going to be like the Endor scene and there's probably going to be a scene or a stage in the in Emperor's chambers on the new Death Star. Okay, well here we go. Encounter 1, Luke R2 versus Jabba's thugs. Encounter 2, Skiff's Han, Chewie, Lando, costume change for film costumes on one skiff against Boba Fett and other skiff. Chewie specials were disabled because melee attacks won't work over distance between both skiffs. Han has 13 turns of carbonite blindness, blind, but still manages to hit his basic because he doesn't miss. And his special is renamed Blind Eye instead of Dead Eye. Later encounters, Luke versus Darth Vader and the Emperor in the throne room. Yeah, there we go. Event has 3 Jedi that appear to Luke at the end of Return of the Jedi. Hermit Yoda, Old Ben, and Anakin Skywalker alone for the event. Sith Eternal Emperor, it's like Episode 3, Mace and the Other Jedi against Sidious. Player must solo 4 Jedi. Wow. And Mace has a different form of Shatterpoint in this event. Treat him like a little mini boss with Enrage. That's kind of crazy. You're gonna have to use Darth Sidious to solo 4 Jedi. I mean, I guess they're Galactic Republic Jedi, so whatever. Same encounter as Jedi Master Luke Skywalker in the throne room, but Return of the Jedi, but reverse perspective. Final 3 tiers: Sith Eternal Emperor versus Rey and Ben Solo. SLKR, but light side, a different costume. All right, cool. Rey gets the buff I am all the Jedi, which is formed from the leadership abilities all the Jedi who speak to her during Episode 9, apart from Kanan, who doesn't have a leadership ability. Cry, cry. There's also a new mechanics button during the SEE event, next to the lore button stating Ben Solo cannot be defeated until Rey is below half health. Vice versa, adding some complexity to the Sith Eternal Emperor there. Okay, so he's attached to the harness at the start of the battle. Emperor Ultimate is Emperor stepping off the Almin harness as Sith Eternal Emperor, the red Gucci sweater. Palp. And then Palpatine can manipulate the numbers of opposing characters. What? Manipulate the numbers of opposing characters. Interesting. A new Deceived debuff that spreads like plague to reflect him being the puppet master behind the scenes the whole time. SEE cannot be targeted by characters with Deceive, which contributes to his ultimate charge. Original kit idea involved both enemy teams in Sith Eternal Emperor's own team being deceived but can't make it through the testing, or didn't make it through testing. Sith Eternal Emperor can link or intertwine enemy characters like Rey and Kylo, which does nothing until one of the characters dies. His unique causes protection damage at the start of his turns, more versus Jedi. They also can't critically hit and deal less damage plus more. Wow. When SEE transforms, all linked characters are instantly defeated, called Unlimited Power, apart from other GLs. Various other abilities are named using iconic lines from Palpatine's whole timeline, so be it, Jedi, etc. Jedi Master Luke does not do a lot combat-wise. Oh, sorry, I'm like supposed to be scrolling through it as I go. That's my bad, guys. But yeah, we're down here now. His first Jedi Master Luke can make his ultimate at 100% charge that you must activate. Must just be for the event. Unclear from podcast. Okay. Ultimate is Luke projecting himself, gaining ridiculous buffs for the rest of battles. For the rest of the battle, Luke is very defensive based until he transforms. Luke has lessons and legacy from the Jedi Masters to give to teammates. Lessons become legacies. This part slightly unclear. But yeah, that's a pretty solid overview of everything that was going on with that. Some of the requirements, they talked about how they came about them. They talk about the event. And then more importantly, they're talking about the kits down here at the bottom. And that's pretty solid. That's something definitely worth looking into. And so I like I said, I really wanted to get a video out and cover this because I think all of the information that's in here is really solid. And that's coming hot off the presses of the Galactic War Report. So yeah, that's pretty solid. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We'll keep you up on all the latest Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes news updates. And of course, we've got our Grand Arena and our new, like, kind of almost like a podcast style show called Strat Chat, which is mostly it's conversations about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but mostly focusing on GAC and talking about GAC experience and getting a little bit more into that. So do pay attention to this channel. We're going to have another episode of Strat Chat coming out pretty soon. And as always, guys, have a good one.